So, hello everyone.
Uh,
Good evening.
Good evening. Sir is going to join.
I am yeah. So, hello everyone. Good evening. I am Mayan, and I welcome you all in today's session. I am delighted to welcome Professor Atul Hadap and team in today's session. So, introducing Professor Hadap, he is an alumni from IIM Calcutta and Tata Institute of Social Science in Mumbai. He is a seasoned professional with around 41 years of experience in driving markets, business performance, change management, and organization development. In today's session, I request him to guide us about different management programs and the opportunities involved in various industries and markets. So I request Professor Hadap and team to take forward this and guide us on this. Thank you.
Sir, kindly unmute yourself.
Yeah, so thank you so much for the introduction. And you want me to start right away?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll just share the PPT, and in the meanwhile, I thank Mr. Jyotiram Malve to give me this opportunity to interact with the students who are considering to apply for the management education to the various institutes either in India or maybe abroad. And I thank him a lot. I also thank Mayank for introducing me, and I also thank my colleague Pratik, who is also present right now, and also Rochelle Madam. So thank you so much. So I will just share the screen and just help me with this. Is it okay? Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So basically, I think I have been given 1 hour. By what time do you expect me to finish?
Sir, you can take as much time as you can.
But I think Mr. Alve has told me
50
around
minutes,
1 hour.
sir, you can take it.
How much?
50 minutes, sir.
50?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So basically, it is extremely difficult, the topic given to me is a day in a business school. So as per my experience, and while doing my management program or while in IMCAL or in TIS, it's extremely difficult to generalize, how is a day in a business school, because different students have different experiences. But overall, I would say the experience depends on the external aspects and also on the internal aspects which the student has. For example, the internal aspects would be what is the personal priority of a student. That becomes extremely important. So depending on that, and depending on that perception and that goal that they have in mind, they may have different experiences. It also depends on, is the student in a position or is he able to manage his time effectively? Because according to me and according to the students that I see in ICFAI Mumbai, what becomes important is, are they able to manage the time, because the schedules are extremely hectic. I would not say it's not that rigorous, but it is an extremely hectic schedule, and it also depends on the effort which the student is willing to put it in his academic program for the 2 years which we have in ICFAI Mumbai. The external aspects which affect the experience of the students are the pedagogy, which the institute believes in following and which they have been successful in following for the number of years. It also depends on the academic assignments that are given to the student, the academic workload that he has, these experiences over a period of time in the 2 years since he joins, and also the culture which is there in the institute. The prevailing culture is extremely important, because that also has an aspect on the experiences and the impact which he experiences for the 2 years. So two students or two classmates in the same B school, in the same curriculum, following the same course subjects, really have different experiences as I informed to you. What we follow in a and why the students really go for a management education. According to me, the top 5 reasons why the students join the ICFAI Mumbai campus are because it really gives them an extremely good salary. Okay, for example, I know because in ICFAI Mumbai, I basically interact with the students on the various HR courses. And one of my students who passed out in the last year is from the batch of 2000, from the class of 2024 in HR program. She was able to draw a salary of approximately the salary went as high as around 24 lakhs, I think 23 to 24 lakhs. Around that was the salary that she was able to draw. And when I interacted with her, she told me that it would have been extremely difficult for her to get this salary had she not undertaken a management program in ICFAI Mumbai. So that's number one. Number two, another reason why the students really undertake a MBA program, it gives them a career mobility. For example, a student can move from one industry to another industry, to the third industry, to the fourth industry, if they're in their career span, which lasts for around approximately 40 to 42 years. So, you can move from one industry to another industry, and that really becomes extremely difficult if a student does not have a management program from a good institute like ICFAI Mumbai. The third reason, according to me, why the students really undertake this program is because of a powerful network, a powerful alumni that they get. For example, in ICFAI Mumbai, you have a powerful alumni of 66,000 students occupying top-notch positions and the top corporate positions. Of course, the students who pass out, they start from a middle management category or a junior management category. But the students who years back have started their career as a junior management program or the middle management program, today they have reached the position of CEOs, CEOs, CHROs. So really, you get an extremely good, powerful network which is ready there to help you, to handhold you, to hold your fingers, and to ensure that over a period of time you rise the corporate ladder. Or at times, in case you want to have a startup, well, that's also possible. Another one of the reasons, one of the top reasons, whenever I interact with the students who join ICFAI Mumbai, is I tell them any other reason why have you really joined this program? They say, well, we learn to lead. Oh, good, very beautiful. And do you know how they learn to lead? It's just not by reading books. Because in ICFAI Mumbai, we have around 24 clubs which are there. We have 24 clubs, which have 3 verticals, like you have a domain clubs, you have a performance clubs, you have a personal clubs. So when you become a part of these clubs, or when you in the committee of because the students are given opportunity to be a committee member of the club, to be a part of the club, and many students take up the opportunity to lead the club, to manage the club. So basically, you also not only you have an academic rigor where you learn management, simultaneously, parallelly, you also get an opportunity to learn management. Basically, you really learn. Management is all about planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and and controlling. I'm sure you're aware of. But these aspects of management, you can put it into action in these 2 years. And at the same time, you have professors who are coaches, who are mentors. They keep on guiding you of how to be an effective manager. So at the end of the 2 years, when you're ready for placements, you are already an effective manager. At the same time, as you all know, management and leading, it goes hand in hand. They are not two separate things. Basically, it is 2 sides of the same coin, or 2 sides of the same coin of the same person. One side you can say is the management, what you learn, and secondly is leading. Leading is all about influencing. Leading is all about inspiring the students to join the various committees, and it is also leading the clubs to take it to its set objectives and goals. So that is what you really learn in ICFAI Mumbai, and I'm here as an adjunct faculty, and I'm associated with this institute for the last 2 years. And for 1 year, I was a visiting faculty. So I've seen all this happening, and I'm in a position to compare the students of ICFAI Mumbai with the other leading management institutes, either in Mumbai or even for that matter in India. So, if these are the top 5 reasons why more or less you are also agreeing, you have also decided to do a PGDM program or to do a management program, I think ICFAI Mumbai should be one of the best choices that you have. Okay, and the best part of ICFAI Mumbai is, in case you don't have an experience, as I told you, you can join as a fresher and you leave as a professional. Why is it so? Because I spoke to you about the various clubs and how it helps you to learn the skills of effective management and to learn the skills of gaining and imbibing good leadership skills. At the same point, what you learn over here is basically the pedagogy that you have in ICFAI Mumbai is absolutely excellent. For example, you can the hard skills that you learn the core skills or the hard skills that they say is basically specializing in the classical streams, like you have finance and accounts, you have marketing, you have the HR program, you have the operation programs. Apart from that, there are various electives also which you can select. Like, for example, you have electives in digital marketing, you have electives in marketing analytics, you have electives in HR analytics. And apart from that, you have the various domain clubs wherein you can learn something about, you can have a hands-on experience in economics, in finance, in HR, in digital marketing, in selling, and also in marketing. And as I told you, the day that you have over here, the day is, I would say, it's not strenuous, because you don't get an opportunity to get bored, because so much of activities keep on happening in the institute. So you don't have time to get bored. There is no stress as well. Yes, slightly rigorous, but not that rigorous, as I told you, if you're able to manage your time effectively. In a particular semester, in one semester, is you may experience around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exams. Okay, and to start with, when you start a semester, you have 2 exams of 10 marks, and the exams are, well, one is a written exam and one is a presentation. So it improves your presentation skills, and the presentation can be on any relevant and the new topic that the various domains are encountering. For example, in my course right now, in the HR course, what I intend to do is, what I inform my students is, recently the chairman of Infosys had made Mr. Narayan Murthy had recently made a statement that young students or young engineers or the young managers who join the industry should be ready to put around 70 hours of work per week. Well, I won't say this is controversial, but there are 2 sides of the coin to this statement. So we in HR, I'm sure otherwise in other institutes, but we in HR are going to have a presentation on this, is what are the views, what are the pros and what are the cons of these statements. Okay. And maybe you can, if you're a finance student, if you're specializing in finance, there are various mergers and takeovers that are happening. Some of the takeovers are hostile. So you may have you may have to do a presentation on those topics. Similarly, in various marketing activities keep on happening in the market. At times, you find some of the advertisements which appear in the social media or in the mainstream media. At times, they create a controversy. So, we have all these relevant topics being discussed as a part of curriculum. And most of the faculties that we have in ICFAI Mumbai. Most of them are doctorates from extremely good institutes. Most of them have even the adjunct faculty, we have extremely good experience. For example, to talk of me, I have around 42 years of work experience. So all my work experience, I keep on sharing with the students, and so also my colleagues and faculty members who have extremely good work experience, who are doctorates in their own topics, in their own areas. They keep on sharing the academic knowledge and the practical knowledge with the students. So when the students take up either their summer assignment after 1 year, or they take up after the end semester or before the end semester, when they take up the final placement, they're absolutely ready as a professional. Okay. And well, you have this, there is a slight academic, it's not an academic load. I mean, the pedagogy is really, really rigorous. But at the same time, the beauty is that this program of ICFAI Mumbai, the culture is such that you have a freedom to feel free and to grow as a human being, as an effective manager, and as an inspiring leader. So that's the best part about this program. For example, right now in our institute, the students are getting ready to take up the summer placements. And we are all guiding, all our faculty members, we are guiding the students to ensure that they land up with the best summer assignments in the best institute, in the best corporations in India. So that has already happened. Try to understand, the summer placements start somewhere from February, March, and they get over by February, March. But training the students for the summer placement has already started in ICFAI Mumbai, which I believe, and I have reasons to believe, that it has not yet been initiated in many other institutes. So that's number one. Number two, already in our institute, the students have started, the fourth semester students have started also appearing for the final placements. And today, in the month of, I think this November has just started, in the month of last week of October and in the first week of November, already so many students, because I am the faculty member for HR, so many of my students have got placed with a good salary. And they're starting their employment somewhere in the month of maybe March, some of them in March, maybe some of them in the end of February, or some of them in April. And we have already, in the last 6 months to 7 months, we have coached them to ensure that they are able to successfully clear the aptitude test, to ensure they're able to clear the group discussion. We embed them with a lot of knowledge of how to experience the interviews, and that has helped them quite a lot. So when I say this, that if you don't have a work experience, but if you're joining as a fresher, I can tell you with full confidence that you will leave as a professional. So that really happens in ICFAI Mumbai. What are the learning methodologies that we have? As I told you, you can specialize in finance. The core topics or the hard skills, what I call as the hard skills, are you can specialize in finance, you can specialize in marketing, operations, HR, and IT. So these are the major domains that we have. Apart from that, there are a lot of, under each domain, there are a good number of electives. And these are the electives that we decide to have after reviewing every year, or every 1 or 2 years, after reviewing the relevancy of these electives and of such courses to the industry. Because we have an extremely good industry and a corporate interface that's quite sound with us. Okay, like for example, to tell you, so we have a lot of visiting faculties who are working in various corporates. We have a lot of guest lecturers who come from the various corporates. And apart from that, our full-time faculty and the adjunct faculty, they also have a good experience in the corporate and a good academic experience as well. And what is the pedagogy? As I told you, extremely case-based. Even we have good cases in our repertory. We create the cases in our repertory. At the same time, various news items and the newslets which appear in the various journals, either in the Harvard Journal or in the leading journals of the various institutes, or even the newspapers, or even in the social media. We pick it up during our lectures, during our courses, and we have discussions on those newslets at times, which we use as caselets. And also we have good fully developed cases as well. So we discuss the relevance of this, and we also discuss how it affects the organizations, and how do you match the theory with this practice that is happening in the various organizations. We have a blended online learning program. We are one of the institutes where we have a fully developed soft skills development programs. And that is a part of our 4-semester program. And that is one of the uniqueness that we have, because these are the soft skills which bring to fore and which leverages that talent which is there in each and every student. So, so as I told you in the previous slides, by the time, because of the soft skills development as well, by the time after 2 years, you really become a totally integrated professional. Okay, so that's what I often experience, when the students come in the first term, I see them, okay, how are they? Slightly timid, they are slightly at times embarrassed to open with the class. That's happened in the first semester. But at the end of the first semester, as we progress, they become quite confident. And after the summer internship program that we have, they're totally, there's a totally transformation in the students that we see in the classroom when they come for the third semester, and during the third semester or at the start of the fourth semester, when they land up with jobs, they're totally fully developed professionals that we see. And I experience it today. This is the fourth semester going on, and I really experience it happening in the students. Okay. And so when I compare them, when they land up in the institute and when they're going to leave the institute, there's a huge transformation that happens in the 2 years. That's because of the learning methodology that we have, and also because of the industry network that we have. We have a club which is known as a Corporate Connect. Okay. And through this club, we invite professionals. Not only me and my colleagues, they invite professionals, they come and keep on talking to the students. At times we have seminars in the program, seminars in our campus, we have symposiums in our campus. And at times we also, with the help of these professionals, we also conduct a certification program from the industry expert. It's not it is a part of a pedagogy, but this we do it with the help of the industry experts, maybe with various associations, at times with various individual people who are well-known experts in the industry. With the help of them, we do certifications. At right now, we are doing analytics programs. Data analytics is the in thing today. So we also have a club where we ensure that data analytics is being taught, that each and every student undergoes a data analytics program, because that's something that is something that each one of you have to live it up with. As I told you, we have an extremely strong alumni network. And this alumni network that we have is basically, it is composed of around 66,000 students. And what we have formed is, in the year 1997, we have created an IBS Alumni Federation, which is a membership organization. And basically, these 66,000 students are from the 9 different centers of IBS. One is the Mumbai. We have a Mumbai center. Apart from that, Mumbai, we have network with the students who are passed out from various other institutes like Hyderabad, Bangalore, then Jaipur, Dehradun, then Pune, Gurgaon, Calcutta, and Ahmedabad. So, this is a strong network that we have, which is spread all over India and which is spread across the industries. And our students today are occupying a good top positions at the corporate level. They're heading they're heading the corporates, and through the alumni network, we have ensured that we have a connect with them, and these are the students who keep on helping us to ensure that the current students who are in the second semester, they get extremely good summer assignments, and they also get well placed as well. Now, talking of the summer assignment is basically a part of our learning methodology. We have a summer assignment which runs for around 14 weeks. When I say 14 weeks, it is 4 plus 4 plus 4. It is more than 3 months. So, according to me, this is one of the expansive summer project that we have in ICFAI Mumbai. 3 months and 2 weeks is quite a good summer assignment, where the student not only is able to apply the theory and the concepts that he has learned in the work, that's number one, but in these 3 months, he is able to develop a good connect with the professionals, learn from them, and when they learn from them over a period of time, they create a mentorship program, or they create a mentorship relationship and a coaching relationship with these professionals who are already working over there. And mind you, many of the students, like recently, just around a week back, one of my HR students, and he did a summer assignment in an extremely good consultancy company, and today he has been offered a PPO. So that happens. That is extremely difficult to happen if the length of the summer assignment is small. If it is in many of the institutes, I'm not criticizing anyone, but in many of the institutes, at times it just runs for 1.5 months to 2 months. In those small period of time, it slightly becomes difficult to develop a connect and a relationship. But when you have for 3 months, and when you have for 3 months and 2 weeks, it's extremely good. At the same time, in the summer assignment project, what we do is we have a mentorship given to the students. For example, I was a mentor to around 14 students. So what I do, I take them in my fold. I'm always in connect with them. I keep on coaching them. At times, I keep on supporting them. And as a mentor to the students, all of us mentor ensures that we visit the workplace 2 times. As such, we are with them we are in touch with them, with the mentors in the organization over the phone, over the connect, or over the email, but we physically meet them and try to understand that our student is basically measuring up to their expectations. And when you go there, meet to them, talk to them, they feel so good, that we are meeting them, that the professors are meeting them and helping the students. So they also, from their side, these mentors and the coaches who are placed in the organizations, in the corporate, they also take more interest to ensure that the students learn. And so we have a unique summer internship program. And as I told you sometime back, we have already started training and coaching them in our institute. For example, I am the faculty domain for the HR students. And just around this Wednesday, I had my first session with the HR students, and all the students were present over there. And I told them what are the pluses and how they have to behave, what they have to learn, how they have to ensure that whatever they're learning, how to put it in practice, what are the do's, what are the don'ts. So basically, taking them in my fold and holding them, coaching them, guiding them to ensure that they make the best use of the summer project, because the students who are freshers, for them, the summer project becomes a work experience, a small work experience for them, because they don't have the work experience. So this becomes a work experience. And then when they come to the final round of the interviews, many of the times, the interview is basically focused on what you did in the summer internship program. So this is one of the highlights that I would like to share with you of the ICFAI Mumbai campus. Okay, I think I've already given you a highlight about the certifications which we do with the industry experts and the recent programs, the recent happenings and the developments which happened in the industry. We talk to the experts, we talk to the corporate experts, we talk to the industry experts, we talk to our academic experts, and over a period of time we convert it into a course and into a program. For example, our institute, the ICFAI Mumbai, is one of the institutes. I'm not really aware about the other institutes, but we have created a program in HR analytics. And this is extremely new program. And you know what? One of the practicing manager from one of the leading organizations today, he comes, guides and coaches and teaches the HR students about how to ensure the application of HR analytics in the HR domain and in the organization. So this is something very unique, and I feel so satisfied when I see students not only learning from the academic mentors, but from the industry experts. So tomorrow we have this faculty. Tomorrow is a second visit to us, the same faculty coming and teaching our students, guiding our students about the application of HR analytics in the HR domain and in the organization as well. So though that's the industry network that we have, I spoke about the strong alumni network that we have, which is, I think, one of the extremely vibrant and perhaps one of the biggest. I'm not too sure about the numbers about the other institute, but I think it is quite comparable and one of the biggest alumni network that we have in India. Now, of course, maybe some of our students would have gone abroad also. Those numbers I don't have right now, but in India, it is one of the biggest alumni network that we have, and we are quite proud of it. Clubs, committees in IBS Mumbai. This is the area where you can really learn the soft skills. We have a soft skills program also as a part of the course. Apart from this, we have the various clubs. We have, you can say roughly, we can say we have three verticals in the club. One is the domain clubs that we have. Then we have the performance clubs, and we have the personal clubs. I would just read some of the domain clubs. I have noted down in the paper in front of me, so I would be reading it. So we have one of the domain clubs that we have is Parivartan. Okay, so basically this is a club that is dedicated for the social cause and to bring up the relevant social changes in the organization. And here we basically lies with the various NGOs. We lies with the various clubs and which are there. Basically, we lies with the various NGOs and we lies with the various student bodies to ensure that we are able to bring a social change. And many of our students are quite active in this club, which is known as a Parivartan Club, and it is a domain. We consider it as a domain club, as one of the main clubs. Then we have Data Logics. This is a club which empowers the data analytics knowledge. As I told you that, okay, that's extremely important. So many of the activities, we call many of the corporate experts through this club. And this is the club which is, as I told you, which is managed by the students, which is led by the students. Of course, many of the professors are mentors to this club. Then we have a club which is known as Marketing IT. This is an experiential marketing club. So try to understand, these are all the clubs which leverage the latent knowledge and the latent skills and the latent talent which are with you, and it comes to the fore. Okay, and So basically, through these clubs, you become an effective manager, and you can also become an extremely good, inspiring leader. Then we have a club which is known as Kautalya. Basically, it is dedicated to finance and economics. We have club which by the name of Synergy, may not be on your screen, but that is a HR club, a very vibrant club. We have another club which is known as a Corporate Connect, where it links the academic programs to the corporate programs, to the practicality of how to really execute the academic concepts in the corporate world. Then we have another club which is known as Marketing 360 Degrees. It is a digital marketing club, just not marketing, it is a digital marketing club. Then we have another domain club by the name of eCell. Basically, it is dedicated for entrepreneurship. Many of you would be would like, over a period of time, you would like to start something on your own, or maybe just after 2 years you would like to something on your own. So this is a club which is dedicated to the cause of the students who want to have their own startups, who want to get into the domain of entrepreneurship. We have a road track club as well, where we leverage the connections with the Rotary Club. Then we have another domain clubs like Count Shield and Kaizen. Apart from these clubs, which we call as a domain clubs, we also have the performance clubs. Like we have a club which is a dance club. Yes, it's a dance club. It is known as a Diffusion. It is dedicated to to your skills of dancing. Okay, in case anyone of you is interested, you can always join these clubs. Okay, to basically just to get a different feel as well. And there's another club which is known as a Sound Street, basically dedicated for the cause of music. You have personal club to develop your personality. You have a club like iFocus. You have a club like Shitij. You have a club like Kriti, where you can express your creativity and innovation. And you, as I told you, you also have a road track club where through the road track club you're able to leverage the connections which the Rotary Club have with professionals and the corporates in the industry. So, of course, and every year, right now, many of our students are getting ready to host a national management event, which is known as Conflux, quite popular, where the teams from the various B schools all over India come and participate in Mumbai. So that activity has already started in our institute, and basically this would be held somewhere in the month of December. Okay, now coming to the placements. Of course, I would say our placements are quite good. I'm sure you would be interested to know the placements seen in our institute. I'm quite proud and quite happy to say that, and we have the data available, that our placements for the last 3 years have been close, or shall I say, close to 98%. That's quite good. Close to 98%. I have the data in front of me right now for the last 3 years, 2021, 2022, 2023, where the students placed are around, say, 98.28%, 98.35%, 98.7%. So basically 98%. Okay, so that's the placement scene that we have. We have top companies coming to the institute. You can see some of the companies from the financial services, from the banking, from consumer goods, from pharma, from consulting, from telecom, which they visit our institute. Most of them visit our institute every year. And these are also the institutes which take our students for the summer program. So you have this, for example, you have JP Morgan visiting our institute, you have Deloitte, you have L&T Reality, Chrysler, KPMG, Asian Bank, Asian Paints, Asian Paints, Ernst & Young, Tata Power, BlackRock, Assisium, Tata Capital. So these are the basically various companies which continuously every year they come to our institute for the final placements and also for the summer internship program. So this is what I think I think, yeah, and okay, you can have a look at this. So these are the average salary trends, which I'm showing it to you for the last 3 years, 2021, 2022, and 2023. These are just the average salary trends. But many of our students have been able to get extremely good high salaries. For example, I can say one of my HR student, okay, last year, she got a salary, she got a salary of around 22 lakhs. Yeah, she was my student in strategic HR. She was my student in HR analytics, and she was able to get a good salary for around 22 lakhs. That's the highest salary she got from the HR stream. So if you have few such students from the different streams, they also have got higher salary. But this is a national average salary trend that we have, which is quite good. And basically, these are the various. Here you can see some of the top recruiters. Here you can see this highest salary is 18.8 lakhs, but that's let me correct to you. The highest salary, my HR student was able to get a salary of around 22 lakhs, around 20 to 23 lakhs. The average salary, as you see, is around 10 lakhs, 12 lakhs. Okay, and over here behind my screen, it talks about 13.3 lakhs. So slightly on an increasing trend, and the fees are around 9 lakhs. And the way to get admission in our institute is through an entrance exam, which is known as IBS, which is followed by a group discussion, which is followed by a interview. And I think that's it in a nutshell. I would like to talk about ICFAI Mumbai, and one of the leading institutes in ICFAI is basically one of the best business schools, and ICFAI Mumbai is an extremely happening institute in Mumbai, and shall I dare to say in Maharashtra as well. So that's, I think, in brief about the ICFAI Mumbai campus. I think in a quite a short time, I've been able to give you a proper highlight. And in case you have any questions, feel free to raise your questions, and whatever I can, to the best of my ability, I will be able to satisfy your questions. Over to you, Pratik. Hello, Pratik. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Jyotiram sir is also there.
Yeah, over to you, Jyotiram sir, and over to you, Pratik.
Yeah. So once again, thank you so much, sir, for a wonderful session. So here onward, I would like to guide about the about the process to come into IBS, and details about various campuses across country. So can you please, sir, stop screen sharing so that
Yeah. I will just stop share. Sure.
So after this, students can ask their questions after my session.
Yes, sir. We can see your screen.
Yeah, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So once again, good evening, students. So just I would like to brief about ICFAI. ICFAI, this is Institute of Chartered Financial Analyst of India. This is the university. This university we have started from 1984 with the CFA program, and then from 1995, ICFAI entered into management. So across country we have 9 base schools and we have 11 universities. You can see in the slide, ICFAI from 1995, we it is consistently growing, and across country we have 9 campuses and more than 25 years consistently it is growing. It ranks among the top business school in India. There are 9 campuses you can see in the slide. That is ICFAI Hyderabad, then ICFAI Bangalore, Dehradun, Jaipur, Mumbai, Pune, Ahmedabad, Kolkata, Gurgaon. So these are the 9 campuses, and all these 9 campuses with a wonderful infrastructure. These are the programs which IBS offer. IBS offer full-time MBA program, a PGPM, that is postgraduate program into management. So MBA, that is from Hyderabad, Bangalore, Dehradun, Jaipur. A PGPM program, that is postgraduate program into management, that is provided by IBS Mumbai, Pune, Gurgaon, Ahmedabad, Kolkata. Along with this, IBS provide MBA degree from Hyderabad University. Apart from this, IBS provide a PhD full-time and part-time. To get into IBS, as I told you, even sir has also briefed that students, they need to give entrance exam, that is IBSAT. Now, IBSAT is what? IBSAT is IBS aptitude test, and this exam already the registrations have been started. Students, they need to apply. Students can do the registration. Students can apply online or offline. So the registration started from July itself, 1st July itself, and the registration cost is 1800. Student can visit our website www.ibsindia.org. Over there, from there, students can apply online. Along with that, students who want to apply offline, we have various branches, various information offices across country. Students can visit a nearest office and apply offline also with the scratch card, where students, they need to pay 1800. Okay. So after applying this exam, the exam, it is in the month of December. There are 2 dates, 23rd December and 24th December. This exam will be proctored exam. Students can give this exam through home itself. And this exam, the pattern for this exam, I'll explain you later on through the slide. So after giving this exam, you will come to know your result, whether you qualified this exam or not. That is in the month of January, first week. Okay, so first week of January 2024, students, whoever will apply and whoever will give this exam, they'll come to know. The qualified students get a call for the selection process. Before that, students face the selection briefing, which happens in the month of January, 2nd week, 2024. And in the month of Feb and March, students, they give a selection process, that is GD and PI. Okay, so GD gives you 25 marks, PI gives you 25 marks, and students, you get 50 marks on the basis of your past academic, where IBS consider your 10th, 12th, and graduation. 10th, which gives you 10 marks, 12th, which gives you 15 marks, and that graduation, which gives you 25 marks. So total 50 marks, students, they get it on the basis of their past academic. Okay. Then coming to the pattern, as I told you, IBSAT, this is a computer-based test. Okay. The syllabus point of view, there are 4 sections: quant, verbal ability, reading comprehension, data interpretation, and data adequacy. Okay, so verbal ability, which carries 50 marks, and the other 3 sections carries 30, 30, 30. So 140 questions will be there, 140 marks. Each question carries equal marks. Okay, and as per the pattern for this exam, there is no negative marking, no section-wise cutoff. Okay, so once you qualify this computer-based test, you get a call for the selection process, as I guided you. Okay. At the time of selection process, which will be in the month of Feb and March, the students can give their campus preferences. Sir, I am looking for IBS Hyderabad, or I am looking for IBS Mumbai, I am looking for IBS Pune. So accordingly, you will give your campus preferences, and subject to your performance in selection process, whatever score you will get, GDPI and past academic, that as per your performance, the campus will be allotted to you. Okay. Then looking at the journey of the applicants, that is once you apply, first of all, you need to do the registration. As I told you that 1800, with the 1800, you can apply online or offline. Then you give the test, which will be in the month of December. There are 2 dates. Then students can apply for IBS through their CAT score, NMAT score, or ZAT score, or GMAT score as well. So over here, actually, while applying, there is an option you will get. Suppose if you are applying through your CAT score, where you will get the option of CAT and you can submit your CAT score. So the first mandatory process that students, they need to apply. Okay. Then with your valid scores, CAT, we accept 60 percentile and above, ZAT 60 percentile and above, NMAT we accept, that is 150 and above score, and GMAT, that is 550 and above. Okay, so so this will be the scores students that they can apply through these scores. After this, then once you will get qualified, you will get a call for a selection process. And then, as I told you, as per your performance, once you will get selected for a particular campus, you can do your admission process. Then program that campus colleges will start from the 1st June. Okay. Before that, the preparatory sessions also we do conduct, maybe like for 2 weeks, and then full-fledged lectures will start from the 1st June itself. Okay. These are the fee structure for various campuses. If you see IBS Hyderabad, for 2 years, that is 16 lakh 2,000. IBS Bangalore, 12 lakh 6,000. And then rest 5 campuses, Ahmedabad, Gurgaon, Mumbai, Kolkata, Pune, the fees is 9 lakh 9,000 for 2 years. Dehradun, Jaipur, it is 6 lakh 3,000. Okay. So the return of investment, that is the one of the best part over here with IBS, that I'll explain you with the placements. Already sir has mentioned a lot of things about IBS Mumbai. Okay, so over here again, students, they get a wonderful opportunity with the scholarship. So IBS has declared around 10 crore scholarship. Talking about the scholarship part, the first part, that students, they get the opportunity through IBSAT exam. If you perform well in IBSAT exam, you will get directly, like the performer students will get directly 2 lakh rupees as a scholarship. So 2 lakh rupees will be directly waived out from your fees. For example, suppose if you have got selected for IBS Mumbai and the fees is 9 lakh 9,000, and if you achieve the scholarship, you will, that fees of 2 lakh rupees will be waived out. Okay. Apart from IBSAT exam performance, there are certain other parameters like wards of defense, persons serving even retired from Army, Air Force, Navy. Okay, so these students also get the opportunity. Then awards of IBS alumni and even the physically challenged candidates. These are like, these are the campuses. You can see in the slide, IBS Hyderabad. IBS Hyderabad is one of the big campus around across, the campus. It is a fully residential campus. We have around 5,500 case studies. Those are of IBS own case studies. Okay, so even you can see this IBS Bangalore campus in the slide. This again campus from where students, they get an IBS Hyderabad MBA program. Okay, where for both the campuses, the eligibility criteria that candidates should be having 50% in graduation. Over here, actually, the students whoever are in the session, students who are pursuing final year, even students who are who have completed their graduations are eligible. In fact, most of the pursuing students, they apply because they can save their one valuable year. Okay, and later on, the pursuing students later on need to submit their mark sheets where the percentage of graduation should be 50. Here, Jaipur and Dehradun campus, you can see that is IBS Hyderabad, Bangalore, Jaipur, and Dehradun. These are the universities. Okay, from where we do provide an MBA degree. These are 5 more campuses. Okay, that is IBS Mumbai, which is in Powai, just opposite of Hiranandani Hospital, which is a huge campus from where we provide a PGPM, that is postgraduate program into management. Along with that, we do provide MBA degree also, that is from the Hyderabad University. Apart from that, we have IBS Pune, Ahmedabad, Kolkata, and Gurgaon. Okay, so over here also for all these campuses, the minimum eligibility criteria, that is the candidate should be having 50% in graduation. Okay, these are the advantages of IBS. You can see the slide: a pure learning, strong industry interface, intellectual capital, self-discovery. Pure learning, over here I would like to tell you, like the learning methodology, even sir also mentioned a lot of things, that 100% case-based learning approach happens as learning that is through case studies. Okay, here you can see around 300 plus faculties. All the faculties, they have a lot of industry experience, and most of the faculties, they are the PhD holders. You will find for every campus, for all 9 campuses, advanced infrastructure. As I told you that 5,500 case studies, those are of IBS own case studies, and because of these case studies, students, they get a practical development. A lot of international award IBS has got for these case studies. Talking about an industry interface, first year will be common for all the students for all the specialization. Second year, IBS provide a dual specialization where, like, students can select 2 specialization, major and minor. You can select the electives accordingly. So second year, as sir mentioned, a lot of things that there are, like the specialization point of view, IBS do provide HR, IT, operations, marketing, and finance, all the specializations. So second year, students, they get the opportunity with a 14 weeks SIP, summer internship program. So as per your specialization, you do you get the opportunity to work with a corporate, which gives you the practical experience. And then there are 1,000 plus companies, there are 1,000 plus recruiters who approach IBS. So students, they get a lot of opportunity for the placement point of view. That is the reason the placements are wonderful with all the 9 campuses. Route to self-discovery over here, you can see that there are a lot of club. Even sir also mentioned that 100 student club where students, they get the opportunity for extra co-curricular activities. This slide again are very important. You can see very carefully as a MBA aspirant student that every student, they have a dream that, after giving my 2 valuable years, after completion of my 2 years, I should get a good breakthrough. And IBS has proved this thing from last more than 25 years consistently. So you can see in the slide, this is this placement structure. It is including all campuses across country, all 9 campuses. So you see the year wise, IBS has got a growth 2021, 2022, and 2023. Talking about the placement structure of 2023, this year, 97% students already placed, and over there the 3% maximum students, those 3% you will find, because most of the students who purposely they join with IBS as they have their own family business and they want to grow their own family business. That is the reason. So most of the 3% again you will find in that. So almost it is all students, they get placed. Average salary, if you see on an average, that is 10.42 lakhs, which is a wonderful start. Students, they get it for their professional journey. Then nationally, it is national level, that is package, that is 21 lakhs. Then international, that is 58.19 lakhs. And the average salary, 10% students, they have got 17.66 lakhs. An average salary of 25% students, it comes around 13.97, so almost it is 14 lakh. So you can see these are the wonderful placements students, they have got last year. And here you can see this campus-wise placements. If I talk about the percentage, see every campuses, even sir already mentioned about IBS Mumbai, that is 98% students, they place from IBS Mumbai. IBS Hyderabad 95%, IBS Ahmedabad 98%, IBS Bangalore 95%, then Pune 99%, Dehradun 94%, and Jaipur 99%. So, like if you say across country, all the campuses, they have done a wonderful job in terms of placement point of view. And over here again, you can see the slide that is average placement, average packages. If I talk about IBS Mumbai, 18.17, that including all students, including all specialization, and then top 25% and top 10%, you can see that is 30.3 at 11.1. Okay, so these are over campus wise placements. Now, if you see all students, they have place in every sectors, that is banking, consulting, education, financial service. So every sector our students have been placed. These are the recruiters. There are 1,000+ recruiters across country. There are the few recruiters I have taken over here. One more thing, when students get their SIP opportunity, and for example, a student like finance, if I take example finance, when they work with a corporate like JP Morgan Chase, Deloitte, BlackRock, KPMG, they get a hardcore experience. Even similarly with the other companies also, with the other specializations also. So there are 1,000+ companies who approach IBS, including all 9 campuses, and that is the reason students, they get a wonderful opportunity. This is the career management center. Every campus you will find where students, they get groomed before every recruitment happens, before every whenever the company approaches to IBS. So students, career counseling, career library, even internship, personality development, industry interface. So all these things taken care by this career management center. Okay. So these are the banks, as I told you, that once students get selected with the particular campus, suppose if I got selected with IBS Mumbai, or if I got selected IBS Pune or IBS Hyderabad, whichever campus, because you need to give your campus preferences, and subject to your performance, you get selected. Once you get selected, so what about the fees? Okay. So 9,09,000 over here, the return of investment, first of all, it is one of the best, because per annum you invest on an average 4.5 lakhs, and you get the if you see the on an average placement, that is 10.42 lakhs. So that investment is double. So the ROI, the return on investment, which is one of the best part of IBS. Over here, once you get selected, and if you have a financial concern, you will get the education loan from the banks. Just I would like to give the example of Bank of Baroda. Like the whole amount students, they get it from bank, and as per the installments, your amount will come to campuses for the step by step, and the repayment will start after 3 years. So exactly what happened, third year, second year, students, they get placed. So third year itself, you get to accumulate a whole amount, and from fourth year you can repay your amount. So it never ever give burden to your family members. The students themselves, they can repay their amount with the wonderful placements from IBS. So these are all things from my end. Now, myself and Atul sir, you can ask your questions. You can mention in the chat box. So Mayank, you can help us with the questions.
Sure, sir. There is a doubt asked by a student for Professor Atul, sir. So the doubt says that what is the point of view, or what are the qualities that a professor as an interviewer checks while interviewing and working professional and a professor? Sir, you are on mute.
Yeah. So basically, the qualities that we basically initially, the basic qualification criteria has been already been met by the student when he goes through the IBS SAT, when he clears the group discussion, and and then he comes to the interview process. So if it is if there is a person, if there's a student who has a working knowledge, who has a work experience, then we try to see how will he be able to put his work experience in practice, in the sense, does he have the ability to marry the academic knowledge and to marry the work experience? And when he has a work experience, in what areas he has a work experience, and in what areas he would like to specialize. So when we look into these factors, we get an extremely good insight about the ability of the student to marry the work experience with the academic knowledge. So that is what we see. And if the student does not have a work experience, what we see is what is the general awareness of the student, what is the general overall general awareness of the student, what is the awareness he has of the industry, and has he been able to decide which area he wants to specialize and why he wants to specialize in these areas. So these are the areas which we look into when we conduct the interview. Then we look at his communication ability, we look at his body language, we look at his confidence, we look at his attitude. This we're able to find it out. We have experts in the interview, and with the help of this, normally in the interview panel there are 3 people. So when the student is giving an interview, we are able to make a fine judgment about the student.
Thank you, sir. Sir, there is one more doubt that is asked, which asks about the various certifications, because many people continue to take up certifications regarding different fields. So, do they add any value as such, or and what are there any specific certifications that do make a difference uh, while going into an interview?
This is a very good question. Suppose the student has decided to get into marketing, so want to specialize into marketing, then we certainly look into, has the student undertaken any certification courses from the various institutes or from the various online programs in marketing, and what knowledge of marketing has he been able to have in him. So that's one area we look into. Suppose the student has already decided to specialize in HR, then if he has taken an HR certification, then it certainly adds value. Then we slightly probe, not into detail, we slightly probe what is the certification he has went into, what has he learned from these various courses like in HR or in marketing. So we look into that. We also look into the ability of whether the student has an ability to use Excel. Many of the students we have seen through our experience, they're able to use the PPTs extremely well. They're able to use the Microsoft Word language very well, but they have a difficulty in operating the basic Excel and the advanced Excel program. So in case they already have done this certification, it is good, but nevertheless, let me give you one highlight. In ICFAI Mumbai, when the students are pursuing the summer internship program, we make it compulsory for the students and we give to the students the basic Excel knowledge and the advanced Excel knowledge, because Excel is nowadays used is used in every industry, and it is something extremely basic that a student has to know. But let me tell you one more thing. Not having certification does not go against the student. Let me tell that. Having certifications is a plus. Not having any certification does not go against the student. Let me give you that highlight as well.
Mayank.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Mr. Pratik wanted to share certain things. So Pratik, over to you. Regarding the process, you can add certain things.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. So first of all, 2 questions I can see right now, sir. First of all, what will be the cutoffs for the campuses? Like we have sectional cutoff for every campus. So one question is that, and second question, how can we apply to IBS college? So I'll start with the first question, sir. The cutoffs for IBS will be different for different campuses based on your GD and PI scores. IBS Hyderabad last year cutoff was 90 plus out of 100. followed by IBS Mumbai was 85 plus. So if you are looking for IBS Hyderabad and IBS Mumbai, you have to score minimum 85 plus out of 100, which comprises of your GDPI scores of 50 marks, and the remaining scores will be of your academics, that is your 10th, 12th and your TY. So 85, 90 respectively for Mumbai and Hyderabad. And how can we apply for IBS college? What is the registration form fees? The registration fees will be 1800-1800. The application links will be provided on your WhatsApp numbers. You can take down our number. And once you pay rupees 1800, you'll be applicable for the study materials and the mock test papers. So this study materials and mock test papers will help you to prepare for your IBSAT exam, which is on 23rd, 24th December. And we also have training sessions. Tomorrow we have a training session from 10 to 12 at Powai Hiranandani, but it will be a short notice for all of you. So you can attend our next training session, which will be on 15th of November. So if you want to connect us for the application forms, we will be sharing you the number right away. You can just note down the number. It's 9987 552567. I'll repeat it again. It's 9987 552567. Myself, Mr. Pratiksha, Deputy Manager. We sit at IBS Thane office, which is the head office of IBS Mumbai, which is very much nearby to Coin Academy. So it's just 5 minutes walking from Thane Station West. Apart from that, anything, Jyotiram sir, would you like to just address to the students?
All things we covered up, but like any question, Mike, you are getting from our students here?
No, sir, that's it. There are no more questions.
Okay.
So I would like to conclude this, and I would like to thank Professor Atul, sir, and team for coming here and sharing their valuable knowledge and insights about the life in B School. And that was very helpful for all of us. And yeah, thank you again once again. Bye.
Thank you, Pratik, and thank you, Jyotiram. I thank Mayank and Rochelle as well. Thank you so much. So with your permission, shall I leave? Or it is still on?
I think it's done, sir.
Yeah.
So shall
Yes.
I?
Yeah, sir. Like just like thank you so much, Mayank. Thank you so much, Rochelle ma'am, and thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so
for
much.
the wonderful session. Okay.
Thank you so much.
So
Thank you so much.
we'll conclude. Thank you.
Yes,
I
sir.
take your permission and leave the program.
Yeah,
Thank you so
yeah,
much.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.